What is up, YouTube fam? What is up? How have y'all been? I'm holding it with my left hand. How have things been for you guys? So, I just wanted to show you guys my Saturday routine, kind of Saturday routine. Like, I don't really have a routine, but still. Yeah, no. I'm trying to make a video, trying to update you guys on my life, trying to at least keep you guys updated on things. So whenever I got up, I came down, got Mimi out, and I was trying to figure out things for dinner because I have to make my own dinner tonight. Should taste good. I'll give you guys a 5-star rating here in so many hours after it cooks. And then I started putting that stuff in the crock pot, and I went down and started the laundry. I gotta make tea, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll be right back. So I made some chocolate milk, and I made some crunchy egg salad sandwiches, and that's what I'm gonna eat for my first meal today. And then after I get done eating, I'm gonna come back and just like do an update on how everything has been going school-wise and everything. Just give you guys a good update on my life, tell you what's been going on, explain a couple things to you guys, and just, yeah. So I'm gonna go eat and I'll be right back. Okay, YouTube, so I'm back. So today is May 13th, it's Saturday. So my little bit of updating that I wanted to do was, I have a boyfriend. We've been together since, like, the first race, actually. We talked for about a month before we got together. The night that we got together, we known each other for a month. We were talking for a month and then got together that night. So yeah. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, we would go to the races and hang out, stuff like that. But other than that, we haven't really seen each other. We talk on the phone all the time. He goes to Uniontown and I go to LH. He has afternoon tech and he's going to tech to be an electrician. So, but he's thinking about switching to diesel next year. So that's okay. There we go, that's a little bit. I am currently in tech for machine production. Yesterday, Friday the 12th, I tried to take my NIMS test. It was on measurement, material, and safety. I did fail. I only got a 61, and you have to have a 70 or better to pass. So, yes, it hurt quite a bit seeing that I failed because I studied very hard. Like, we got packets. I studied, like, the packet that we had that actually went along with that to practice. I had a 93 on that, and I still failed, but it's because the questions are really hard to understand. There was a lot of distractions, and I couldn't really focus, and I was stressed because we started it a little bit late, so then we were worried about us not finishing. So, yeah. So, I spent last night making flashcards. I made all these flashcards. I'm going to go over them. This is all the material that I need to look at and go over and think about and just... So I'm going to be studying these a lot. But I feel like, yes, it hurt to see that I failed, but I feel like now I know what to expect. It's on the test, and I feel like as I study more and I get better with everything, I'm gonna go back in, take this test, hopefully ace it. So everybody's telling me, you got such a good thing going for you. Don't give this up. Like, I know it hurts to see that you failed, but you got to keep going because you just got to keep going. It's not worth giving up just because you failed. Everybody fails once. You just got to keep going. So, yeah. And then, with regular school, I'm doing pretty well. I mean, I have to get some grades up, but even if I don't do well, I'll still pass 10th grade, and next year I'll be going to 11th. But next year I still plan on doing tech. But honestly, I mean, tech's been pretty well this year. We've been having some issues. I don't really know what's been going on. We've just been having some issues with tech, me and Kendra. That's also my little short friend, for anybody who doesn't know that. So, and things have started to stop and just relax a little bit. But I also think it's because we're getting towards the end of the year, and, phones are getting, like, a little bit less worried about, and so, yeah. Regular school's been going well. I think I have to get my math grade up right now, and yeah, that's about it. I think that's, like, my lowest grade is my math grade, I think, because I know I have 100 still in history, I believe. I don't know what I still have 100 in, because I still have 100 in something at school. I'm just not sure what. So school's going pretty well. Just got to get a couple more grades up, and I'll be good. And then, so outside of school, on Monday or Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. 9th or the 10th, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. So on Tuesday, I went, and it was like a 6-month cleaning appointment. That's Tia, the little Mexican. Sit your butt down. So Tuesday, I went to the dentist, and I had an appointment. They said that I was doing pretty well, but I needed to start flossing, and they said that they had cavities to fill, and they also said that they had to file my teeth a little bit because I had a tooth up here. All you OJ fans, I had a tooth up here that broke in half, and then whenever it broke in half, it caused me to be in a lot of pain, and I kept getting infection up here, and infection, and I could finally get it out, but it was still bad. Like, they numbed me, and, like, it was still bad, very, very bad. So I had a dentist appointment, and they were like, well, you need to start flossing, but you're still good where you can wait till, like, July. July is whenever they had scheduled my appointment out to. They were like, you can wait till July. You should be good until at least July. You can wait a little bit. They're not too bad yet. I was like, okay, that's fine. So Wednesday, because I had planned on going Thursday and saying that I wanted to take my STAAR test because I wanted to move it up a little bit so I could get it done and over with and, like, see how good I was going to do or how bad and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to move my test up. Well, Wednesday after school, I got a call from the dentist office. They were like, oh, well, can you come in tomorrow at 9? Like, we have an opening and you can get your teeth fixed and everything. I was like, okay, well, I still have to see, but I'll have to let you know. So I did end up going to the dentist on Thursday, I think it was, yeah, Thursday, because I went to school for a little bit, which my dentist appointment was at 9, and, like, I leave for school at 6:30, like 6:40 actually, and I get to school at, like, the bus picks me up at, like, 6:45, and I get to school about, like, 6:50, because I only, like, live, like, 5 minutes from the school. So anyway, I went to school and then went to tech, and I was hoping to take my test, but I couldn't because the girl that gives the test, she wouldn't have given it to me till 8, and I was leaving at 8:30 because I had my dentist appointment at 9, and so I was like, alright then, well, I guess there was no point in me coming to school, because, that's the only reason why I went. But whenever I went to my dentist appointment, they numbed me up here and over here, and it was in my top gum, and she went and looked at a couple of patients while I was sitting there and getting numb, and after they walked out, I got really hot, and I felt like I was gonna pass out, and I'm sitting over here, fanning myself. The assistant comes back in, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'm great. I'm really, really great." So then she walks back, and then comes back in, and at this point, I have my hoodie off, because I'm so hot. Sorry, y'all, I keep fixing it, because it keeps, falling down, and I'm watching it fall down right now. Anyway, she comes back in, and she's like, "Are you sure you're okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I just feel like I'm about to pass out, and, I'm nervous." And she's like, "Well, that's completely fine. The numbing stuff has a tendency to make people's heart race, and, I can put it on your file not to use it anymore." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then she's like, "Do you need a cup of water?" I was like, yes, please." So, after that, I had a couple sips of water, and I was fine. I cooled off a little bit and calmed down. Still very nervous because, they're going in my mouth with the fucking drill, and ugh, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Nerve-wracking is what it is. So, she comes back in after a little bit. I'm sitting there forever. At least it feels like forever. I was in there, for almost 2 hours. 2 hours for them to fill 3 or 4 teeth, I think. No, but still. It's so, anyway, she comes back in. She does these 2 teeth over here. I don't remember if it's on the top or on the bottom. No, it's on the top. So she had to fill 2 over here, so that means she had to file them down, put a, metal band around it, put resin or whatever on my tooth or something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The stuff that cures with the light. And then they had to go back in and file it down a little bit more and fix it and fix the bite and everything. So after they did that, she came back in, and she was like, well, no, she was still in there, and she's tried to start on this side, and I was like, that's not numb, I can feel that. So she numbed me again on this side, because I still wasn't numb all the way, and then, so she left, and they did this, and then she came back, still wasn't numb all the way, but she was like, "We're almost done, you'll be good, you'll be fine," and I was like, "Girl, no, 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 I want to be numb, this shit hurts." So, still wasn't numb by the time that she got done, and then whenever she got done, I still had to get the thing put on, and then they had to fill it and everything. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then by the time that they got done doing all that, I was finally numb, and she's like, "Can you bite down on this and grind your teeth?" And I'm like, "No, I can't." So hard for me to do. I was like, oh, God. So then after they got done with that, I was finally done, and my dad brought me home, and then kind of just relaxed for the rest of the day. We did end up going out with my mom's friend and her son to Primanti Brothers, which I really couldn't eat my sandwich because I get a Philly cheesesteak kind of thing. It's kind of like that. But I couldn't really eat the sandwich, so I basically ate the fries, which even now, it's still kind of hard for me to open up my mouth to eat stuff, because, they had my mouth, completely open, and pushing my mouth open so they could, like, file and everything, which it still kind of hurts, but I'm kind of getting used to biting down. Yeah, I kind of got to do that because, like, this back tooth back here is, like, very big. So, like, whenever I do this, my teeth aren't even touching on this side. So, like, I have to move my jaw over a little bit so it's not like that, which I know I should probably call the dentist and tell them that. But, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on that one. So, other than that, I mean, still haven't gotten a job yet, but I'm looking into it for summer because you have to be 16 to work where I want to work, and I plan on, like, doing that after my birthday, or at least helping my dad on the farm because he needs help because my brother's not going to be around this year, which around Christmas time he had a little stroke. So yeah, still isn't exactly right from that, but it is what it is, you know. But other than that, I mean, that's everything. Mimi is about the same size. I don't think she's really getting any bigger. Still being a good dog for the most part. She tries to play with Tia, but Tia doesn't want to play. And she thinks that Tia's playing, but she don't want to play. So, yeah. But that is about everything on the update. So, I'm going to go study a little bit, and after I get done studying a little bit, I will come back and update you guys on what's been going on, and, well, not what's been going on, but what I'm gonna do and stuff like that. It's currently 10:55, so I'll probably go study till about 12 or something like that, watch TV and study for a little bit, and yeah, maybe get this edited just a little bit while I'm waiting, and yeah, probably switch out the dogs too. So you calm down, little chica, calm down. Alright, see y'all in a little bit. Okay, YouTube, so I did get some of the video before this edited, so I did get that little bit done. I plan on hopefully getting this out today or at least tomorrow. Every little bit that I record, I'm going to go through and edit. So after I put this video, or I get done with this video, I'm going to put it in and edit it so I can get that done. I've been watching TV. It's 2:17. So I set up Zeke's bed for his cage, and I had to take that down and put it in the dryer. Like, my legs were all wet because it was a little bit wet. So I'm gonna fold clothes, which are right there. And I didn't really do any studying. I kind of just looked at it and I was like, I don't really feel like it. But going to study. I did go out and stir the spaghetti sauce a little bit. I think here in a little bit, around 4, I'm gonna go out and go put the noodles on the water for the noodles, and then I'm gonna make garlic bread, and I taste tested the one of the meatballs, and it tastes pretty good. So I'm gonna go fold these clothes, and I'll be right back, or I'll see y'all in a little bit. Okay, YouTube, so I am back, still watching TV. I don't even know what I'm watching, but, so I just got done doing clothes, so those are done, those are folded in the basket. I need to go down and go get Zeke's blankets out. I need to get the dogs out, and I think I'm gonna start the noodles for spaghetti, because I think I want to do that, eat a little bit, and then later have a little bit more probably, because I'm a little bit hungry. I didn't have anything for really lunch, because I had an egg salad sandwich, and I didn't even finish that earlier, because I started to just not be hungry, and I haven't had any snacks in between, nothing like that. I honestly haven't really had a drink since earlier either, so, dehydrated much? Yeah. Mimi! Slow down, water. So I'm going to probably do that. Can probably put you on a time lapse while I cook the noodles and stuff like that. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know at all. So yeah. So I'll check back in here in a couple minutes. I gotta go get at least the dogs out. So I will be right back. Okay, so I got Zeke out. Here. Come here, come say hi. Turn around, say hi, say hi. Say hello, YouTube fam. Hello, YouTube. Right, Mimi girls. That's Mimi for you. Man, got dog hair all over me. So I got the water put on for the noodles, stirred the sauce, and I also got to put dishes away, wash dishes, and I also have to get the Texas toast in in the oven. Yes, Mimi girls, I'm recording for YouTube. Do you remember being on YouTube? Do you remember? I haven't put you in a video in a little bit. She's a big girl. Wee. She's like, put me down, mother. Put me down and put me outside right now. But I gotta put the Texas toast in the oven too, so yeah. Don't even bite me. Here's the pan I'm gonna use, but I'm gonna replace the tinfoil. Okay, so I'm probably gonna put you guys on time lapse, and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So, okay, YouTube. So, the water's almost ready to boil, but I'm just gonna take out a little bit at a time here, and just gonna break it in half. I'm gonna put it in the cup, and then whenever it's time for the noodles to go in, I will dump them all in there. But here you go. I'll leave this a video so you guys can hear the satisfying noise of the noodles breaking. Mimi, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. Mimi's got me. She's eating. Mimi goes say, little hard noodle never killed anybody, right? Maybe I shouldn't twist it. I put that little bit in because I'm kind of running out of room in the cup. So, that one's already short enough. More noodles in the pan or pot, onion pot. There we go. There's all the noodles put in. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna stir it for a little bit till it calms down. Then whenever it calms down, I'm going to take a minute and put the Texas toast in. So yeah. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit though. Okay, so I will see y'all in a couple minutes. I'm back now. I have the water boiling still, but settled some, and the Texas toast is set out. So as soon as the oven heats up, I'll put them in there, and as soon as the noodles are close to being done, then I'll strain them. So see y'all after I make my little bowl of spaghetti. And yeah, see y'all in a couple minutes. Okay, so here's my spaghetti. There's a little bit of garlic on there and some Parmesan cheese. So, and I got my tea, so I'm gonna go eat, and I will see y'all. Okay, so I put the rest of the food away, done eating. So just let me in. Zeke was already out, and I'll probably let them back out here in a little bit, and that's my update for right now. So YouTube, I went down and switched the last load of clothes, which was my comforter, for my other bed sheets, and I brought up Zeke's bed, which I had to sew. I don't remember if I mentioned that earlier in the video, but I had to sew it and put the fluff back into it, so it dried. The sewing stayed good, so that was good. Then it's 6:03, so I did some dishes and cleaned off the counter, cleaned off the stove, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning. I picked up some of the fluff that was in here on the floor, and I think that's pretty much about it for right now. I mean, I've just been watching TV and did some cleaning, and I swept earlier, so that's about it. See you guys in a little bit. It is 7:54. My mom is up, and I'm working on a Mother's Day present. The dogs are out there fooling around, so that's my next update. So YouTube fam, it's late. It's 11:32, and I'm going to bed. So I worked on Mother's Day gift, and we watched The Good Doctor, and that was pretty much it. So good night, home. I'm gonna make another video tomorrow, so